Wow, would you look at that? Even more puzzle game. We're getting places. Let's see here. I don't need to drag the intro. Alright. Let me check the camera real quick before I change. I gotta close the blinds. Alright, there we go. That should do it. Hopefully game goes when I press start. Get my notes. So, checking my notes from yesterday. So, I'm definitely looking for 2 stones. We already figured like number 5 from the music sheets. The first word on each sheet are the true message. Good thing I wrote down everything, huh? Otherwise I would have struggled a little bit there. It's doing hiccups while loading here. Money. Quite a lot of money, actually. Let's find out what's behind over here. Tool shed, please. Level. Lockpick. Yeah, we're gonna spend most of our steps, the extra steps that we got from, I don't know. I'm going down to get the sanctum key. Hopefully it's still there, because I don't have it right now. And I figure I need to water level. To get to it. Unless there is something else that I need to know. just gonna have a quick look at the Alright, we open to Cliffside. Just checking the map, because we kind of did find the map. But the sanctum isn't marked on it, as far as I can tell. So, probably I need to make it over there, but we can't do that yet. The easiest way, I figure, is reservoir, filling it up, maybe. This is gonna eat up another step or two, but I have decided to walk back over here. In part to check this thing. That just gets me to the Mechanarium, though. Wait a minute. There's a thing there. Okay, that doesn't do me any good, but... Can I only turn it one way? That's a shame. Darn. darn. I can't do a funny. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I can't really see anything over there, so... Let's just have a walk around. Like in case, because I haven't for a while, right? Something white with 2 rocks. Hey. Two stones. Conservatory. Okay. Cool. Neat. Now, new rooms. What I gotta solve? Parlor. Billiard room. Billiard room it is. 13. Oh, so 31. That's one. 10. 1. Times 10. 9. It's 19. Okay. If I understand that correctly, yeah. Okay, so 10 or 1. 1 times 20 is 20. Hallway? Hallway. Parlor. Chapel. Chapel. Conservatory? Sure. It is a room I've never touched before. More money. Immediately gets eaten when I leave, but... okay, chess piece. Conservatory has black rook. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that terminologists are. Today, may I adjust one of these rarities? Mailroom. Standard. It's fine. Parlor? I feel like I should make that a little rarer, yeah. I think that's a good change. Coat check or spare room, please. Corridor? Corridor. Or E-door. Corridor. Bedroom? Bedroom. Den closet. Courtyard. Yoink. Nothing special. Nail. Nailed it. Mailroom, please. Yoink. Conference room? Sure. Breakfast nook. Courtyard? Sure. Bit expensive, considering that's less gem, but... Lavatory? Nothing. Entry, dark room. Fucking archives. I see. Yoink. Pantry, why not? Back over yon. Closet. So plane without plan. An E. Draw. Dining room. hall. Great hall. Mm. Nice. Ah, come on. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Morning room. Alright, we'll start with an extra. Looks to be the same. See what's in the box. More. Good check. This room, drawing room, this room. The compass room has black bishop. There's more on the floor. Cool. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Hello, Lux. Or Ailing.
And as it was for
Aisling, I don't.
I am
Brain fart.
at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself
Ashling,
face
yes.
to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
So I found a new kind of key. It's called the Sanctum key.
Yes. The fog is clearing.
It was at the bottom of the reservoir.
I see.
Now I need to find a way to use it.
Doorway. Silent footsteps.
The music sheets had a message. The first, like the bold words were the first letter in each sheet is the true message, which translates to
You did not take.
the treasure, or like something is under the white, or
Watched.
you're looking for something under the white, something between two rocks, and I think we found that now.
Once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That's nice. So I basically finished all of the chests in the down in the reservoir, at least. And then I'm looking for a place to expend the Sanctum key before I fill up the reservoir. West Wing Hall. Patio. And now we have a thing in the dining hall, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll dig up here. Let's go get those. Here's a battery. Now if only I had a... I forgot to look here. Now that's something. You think I will find any more apples? No. Alright. Have dinner. It's a couple of extra steps at least. Office. Special key, silver key. May as well. Yeah. Let's hope that this... Well, it's the correct one. I can't go further. Alright. Now I'm... Yeah, I don't need to do much here. I got to the conservatory. It didn't look like it had much for me. Call it a day. So I could go keep getting the key, but I feel like there's a thing I need to solve before I get access to the sanctum. The key is right where it was, so as long as I don't fill in the reservoir, which is, you know, not going to happen unless I pull a pump room. $16 allowance. It's getting there. But considering that the, I think it's the trophy room. Yeah, I'll be back. Just want to see what I get here first. Root cellar. Trading post. Because I don't have to enter the trading post, there's nothing to pick up there without items to exchange. Level is nice, but I now have 4 gems today. Amateur lockpick kit, 2 gems, 2 keys. I should be doing very well without Hovel for today. Mailroom has become my favorite thing, basically. Pantry. I'm looking for the one store that is very expensive. Because it has some very exciting items. But it also costs like 20 plus. Breakfast nook? Breakfast nook. Morning room has been drafted. Immediate. And then I get 2 extra tomorrow. Going to Hello. An extra key. Hallway. Yes, the upgrade was 2 keys or extra steps with food, or rather food with an extra room. That is, like, I saw what morning room did, so it feels like something I would rather have than an extra key, because I had a day with some 10 keys. The keys are no longer the issue. I'm waiting with that room. I have other places to go first. Places that aren't going to eat my money and my keys. Drawing room? Drawing room. But I'll also take here. Observatory, I have the gem. Everything is 50% off today. See flyer for details. Ballot at commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Not the room I want, though. Ah, well. Commissary. Mailroom. Mailroom. Order placed. We'll get a new box tomorrow. Corridor. Alright. Spare room. Bedroom. If I can get the garage, I shouldn't be hurting for anything. But West Wing Hall is actually more important here. More rooms. Let's see. Ladyship's Chamber. Next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. Next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. But more specifically, I get to actually see the room. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Huh? Do I have to, like, go back and activate that, or? Our ladyship's diary is locked. Here's an upgrade desk. His lordship. Okay. Her ladyship's room. Locket. I cannot. I don't remember who this is. Is this Sinclair when he was younger? It has a hourglass. I forget which of the country. I forget which country that is. Funny hat. Oh, hello. Does it never end? Spiral, barbed wire. There's a harp. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. But it could mean get to the other room she has, the pool. Well, no. Kitchen? Kitchen. Let's see what's today. Boiler room, if I country stew pie. If I get more red rooms, tomato soup is better. Garage. I don't really need the keys, but it's also a shortcut to the outside where we have the trading post. Security, even though boudoir is tempting, because it is one of her ladyship's rooms. Here's an upgrade. Let's see what we get today. Storeroom. An extra key, an extra gem, or 10 money total. That's difficult. I'm thinking money. But we'll get allowance up later, so... gems, probably. I don't know. Let's take the money. Sure, because... yeah, gem. Like, specifically because I don't pull that room unless I want the stuff in it. I don't want to pull that room to pull another room. Okay, first off, keycard system. Keycard system settings, offline mode. Set security level. Currently low because I have way too many keys. Alright, back. Security menu. Swan song. I need access to the lab. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Laboratory. Yes, please. Press. Experiment setup. Continue. Next time you unlock or bypass a security door. No. Yes. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I think. Unless it's when I draft a hallway from another. I don't think that's as likely. Wait. Next time I open a locked trunk, perhaps. Yes. Make the trunks better for me, if I find them. That's an if. We live on ifs sometimes. Passageway. Okay, may as well. Breaker box. Card garage on. Gymnasium and darkroom off. Cabinet can't be. Okay. I was just gonna jack up this one. Guard system. Security level high. I know I have a lot of keys, but this will offset some of the requirement for them. Commissary. What's for sale? I don't need those. Aquarium. I can't afford that. Guest bedroom. A key card. I guess I'll buy a salt shaker just in case then. I have a trading post. I should, in fact, buy everything. I was like, it's too late, but no. We have a trading post, it might be useful. Lockpick. Humper. Shit. I can afford it. I'm buying all the steps today. I can't empty this yet because the key's still down there right now. And I do not know if I'll make it to the sanctum. So I'm gonna have to go down and get the key. So buying the extra steps was apparently very important, because now I have access to pump room. I don't have access to the boiler, but that's whatever. Down here. Okay. Because this room doesn't actually get me anywhere right now. Meaning I need to figure out how to this. Because, like, I can get here, and I can get essentially there. Because this just controls this. This goes up and down, but doesn't actually let me access anything. Unless I come from a different location. And I don't have any other entrances currently, though the map suggests that there are more than one. I think it's from the other side. They mentioned it up in the when we unlocked the gemstone mine. Like they left one there because it's like too inconvenient to get out of there, which translates in my head to there probably is, but we didn't find it. We don't know how to open it. Anyway, let's fiddle with the reservoir. The boiler room has an amount of water. Alright. Could take it out of the fountain, but, let's open the pool first. Wait, the pool is the furthest one. Oh, this is gonna be back and forth, huh? Right. Because the pool's right over there. Might get some money. I don't know if it matters all that much, but... Give me... just in case. Flip. Alright. Pool's almost closed. I mean empty. Right, wrong way. Alright. Pool empty. I could also go in from the fountain. Alright. Place. That's not a lot of money. Oh well. Right, we're going out through the garage. Because I've never used the... So if I can't figure this one out, I'll have to empty the reservoir again. And then try and grab the basement key. Because I think I gotta do the basement key again if I want to go in through the fountain. But first... This is a little too high up. Like, I can tell that immediately. Definitely not that. Fountain gets me into the basement, but I've never used the basement key on it, so just wild to guess I may need the basement key to get access to that door. It has a different entrance point into the basement, I believe. But I need the sanctum key, and... So, let's see here. This kind of sucks because I think I actually had the amount I needed if I had left the extra one that was in here. Oh no, that's actually doable, you know. Kitchen. Their kitchen is number 4. I'm an idiot. Hang on. Kitchen goes in here. Wait, first I set this thing, yes. Kitchen. That's 3. Game froze for a moment. I am very tempted right now to fill up the pool again so that the fountain is empty. But let's see how many steps I have when I should have enough if I keep using the shortcut. And then hopefully the reservoir is usable. If not, then this is a dead end and I need to obtain another entrance. In which case, the next step is getting the basement key, probably. The problem is the amount of steps I do just to get down here. Okay, well, it is the right amount, but it doesn't do anything for me right now. Okay. New day, I guess. But not quite yet. I shall go to the pump room one more time. I am emptying the fountain. I have room off of the church, but the problem is steps, right? Because I can't do anything with the fountain right now, but this means that I need to do pump room on one more day. At least one more day. So, having the Sanctum key right now doesn't mean anything unless I go get code check, but... Why is the fountain, like, discolored there? Like, why is there a difference? How much do I need to, like, go the whole thing? Like, I'm paranoid here when it comes to, like, puzzle stuff. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Well, I don't see why I wouldn't just drain the whole thing. Because even if this means something, there we go. Let us go figure out, if... Alright, first off, do I have any... I'm buying as many bananas as I can. Just get a couple extra steps. I have nothing else to use it on right now. Checking if I truly do need the basement key or not. If I don't, this is fine. I'll carry a couple of coins with me, just, you know, maybe. This is not the right key. Alright, off to the chapel. I got the telescope, or, yeah, so maybe? Yeah. That's a little late, but hey. I activated it. I have to go back in there with that? That seems less useful, unless you, like, find the room for it later. Alright. Dining room. Absolutely. Car keys. Wish I'd have found those earlier. Did not find the boiler room. Courtyard, the only thing that turns the curve. Do I have a key card? I have a key card. There is a way to fix this. It's extremely, like, roundabout, though. Okay. I'm gonna also buy some bananas, so, I'll step out to the fountain real quick. Like, I may as well, right? That should be more than enough. More than enough. I'm gonna go trade in the telescope. Prism key? I'm sorry, what? Prism key? Oh. A way to more rooms of the same type. So, taking a trip to the kitchen, buying a bunch of bananas. That was all. I end up neutral from where I was because bananas sold out. Well, it's fine. I have a keycard. There is a way to extend our day. Even if that part of the mansion is blocked off. Ideally, I find the secret garden key. This is wrong. This is the wrong set of stairs. 2 more steps than I meant to. Brain having a fart. That's normal. I'm not exactly a genius. I have a keycard. Okay, I don't need the keycard because we right. Good to know. Breaker box could let me make a very funny house. Keycard also. Pebbles. Coin. Sure, why not? This is free. Parlor? Sure, why not? Even though the walk-in closet would have gotten me a lot. It's extra rooms. The white box is true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. Let's fucking try then. Lies. Yeah. Lockpick, in fact. Patio. If only because I get the gem back. Old tin can. Another key. Okay, I'm gonna conserve my steps actually, unless I get a... Did I do an experiment today? I think I did. Yeah, didn't find any trunks. Library. Trunks. Bunch of gems. I think stars. The only thing on this I haven't seen to my memory. Oh yeah, but that's only one exit. Archives it is. List exhibit. Wonderful. Okay. Pieces are in place and all the rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of the guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-cloaked guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, may the black skies shield us, may our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Pharaoh. I really can just hope this is more steps at least. East Wing Hall. I can't get to the secret garden, so I can hope that we get to the cloister. I think it was no, not the cloister. I don't remember which of the green rooms had the Prism key won't do many favors here. Locker room. Well, that is garbage, but I haven't used it before, so okay. I can open lockers with keys. Let's do that then. Kirkdarren is a pseudonym. Single coin. I should be able to unlock most of this. Schematic mathematics worksheet. Find without using science 6 or oh. Huh? Running shoes. How lovely. So locker room is essentially gambling. That is a lot. That's a shame. But this spread keys through the house, it said. I can't make it all the way around. So I'll just have to make do with the rooms that are here. That's a couple more keys at least. Alright, then. That doesn't want to open? See? Alright, calling that a day. So the plan now is open the basement, the other basement door. And then pump room. Again. In that order. There's stuff on the... Probably because I didn't collect them. Yoink. My money. Got your lockpick kit. 2 gems. Not the most excellent I could have gotten. I just wish the reservoir thing didn't require me to, like, fetch it every time. Shelter. I don't even care to do the puzzle, but, what I can do... actually 39, so what it is... 39, 7, 1, 30 minus 7, or 6 rather, is 24. Five, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. December 10 is 4. So add 5 more. Okay, good. Radiation monitor. Just take a reading. Maybe it'll fix itself. No. Never. Log into network, though. Swan song. What a... What a nice way to get the laboratory early on. Experiment setup. Uh... Each time you eat an apple, gain a thing randomly, right? Tusen tack. I probably shouldn't drink that on stream, even though there are only grown adults here. I myself not included, but like, Mom showed up and was like, "Here, a glass of wine." I was like, "Oh, thank you." We have a lot of wine that I think the problem is like we never drink it. Breakfast nook. Extra steps, and if I eat apples, I get extra stuff. Courtyard, please. There is a yes. Frequently, I find a metal detector here, which is good. I will be back. We're trying to make our way to the end, so... Tusen tack. Security. Nothing here. Can I get a... Storeroom is nice. Alright. Observatory. Let's see what's a diamond. 5 gems. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. Wonderful. Morning room. Vault key. Or rather, depositing box key, but it's for the vault. Den? We'll take that. Garage. Extra use for the breaker box. You're telling me there's an item here. There it is. What a start. Rotunda. I'll be back. Ideally through a different room. Commissary, sure. What's on sale today? Shovel, something to consider picking up later. Great Hall. I have the lockpick. Good. There's something here. Wonderful. There's something here as well. Let's just see if I can open the... Okay, I can't pick that lock. That's whatever then. You know, I'm right here anyway. Level And a salt shaker. Pebbles. Another coin. Spare room. Yoink. Kitchen. Let's see what's main course. If I have trophy room. I'll wait with buying the club sandwich. Passageway. Cloister. Billiard room. Bedroom. Like there could have been something here. The pool. The pool. Important. The rotunda isn't facing this way right now, so... Passageway. Waiting room... Shit. But it opens the antechamber. I'm doing it. This is why I didn't buy the, It's here. South door. I don't know what this is. The 8th. Something. Alright, I'll do a walk-in closet here, sure. What is this? 10. 10 extra steps. That was 3. There's the coupon book. This cloister. It is expensive, but I have a lot of gems. Let's take cloister here. Because it can access the rotunda. So this can turn. I will keep it as normal, actually, but it's good to check if there's something here, you know? Because it leads to the garage. If I can get power to the garage again. Then this is good. Boiler room. Right, this again. Do I gotta power up here? Or can I can just activate? And then I can spin it like that. Now all red rooms have power. That's the important part. I'm gonna turn this one to right. Can't just do that. Need to send the elevator down first. That's not right. This is. Against the door. If nothing else, let's do that then. Wine cellar? No, dark room. Wine cellar. Just to be on the safe side. There we go. Red rooms are now accessible as like power locations. Passageway? Passageway. Hump room. Drawing room first, actually. I need more options. Patio. Redraw, actually. Master bedroom. Never had that pull, so let's have a look. Here's another one of these. That one was slightly easier, more allowance. Or is Jai box? Well, a popular fad in the early 30s among both peerage and common crowds, these small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Mora Jai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Morajai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and their surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into whites. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Morajai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. So that's what those are. Hmm. The Red Prince is here. Huh. Controls for the Foundation elevator are located behind the foundation. That's a little late to tell me. Okay, well. Sword. Is there nothing else in here? I was kind of hoping there would be some clue to stuff. The allowance token's nice, though. Alright, off we go. Turnip. Pump room. Good. We have the thing we need. Of all the things to pull at this point in time, I have a vault key. But I will in fact take the dark room. I don't have a... Well, that's a shame. Patio. I may have to do billiard room. If I can pull one. Greenhouse would be nice, because we've never had it, but, there's the showroom. I need the chapel here. We're sheltered. Use key. Music room. Or hallway closet. Music room. God damn it. Okay. You think I can get over to the other side? No, wait. We had weight room. I don't need to... Okay. This is the... I need the correct alignment of door here. Parlor would screw me. Archives. My best shot. Pantry, and it's turned the correct way. Okay, good. One, two... three... 4, 5... 6, 7, 8... I think it's about the same actually, so... Got the key. Go on to open the second door and find out if it puts me somewhere I wish to be. Wrong. Well, this is a bedroom, so it's not like I lost anything, but... Okay, I have money. I have money. Club sandwich. Buy as many bananas as it lets me have. on this budget. Because I have the coupon book, which means it actually costs 1 each. I have enough steps. Simon over here just kind of like walks into the kitchen, eats all the food. Like an entire like mansion's worth of food. Alright, let's see where I end up. Uh-huh. Alright, let's... This has gotta be a... Uh-huh. Okay, so... Hopefully this opens the... I guess it opens it from the other side. It does not open it from here, but it does give us an extra door to fiddle with in the Gelpoint's Dreams. There's an upgrade disc. Do I do have security, okay. Okay, back to pump room. Or, I can go over here. Hopefully this works as I imagine it to. There's a cutscene and everything. This gets me over to Foundation. Meaning, I can pump room immediately. Oh, never mind. Still, though. We know what to do here. And I have a boiler room today. I don't know. It's nowhere near the pump room, though. And the pump room isn't adjacent to a red room, but that's fine. Oh. Pump room's over here. Fountain can get filled in. Like, there was nothing else down there. Unless I, like, fail to remember to use the, Yes. I unlocked the door. It got us to the backside of the the minecart, which I dragged into place. We found an upgrade disc, part of a map as well, and it gave us access to one more ledge for the big rotating room down in the basement. So now I just need to empty the reservoir again, because I do not see myself needing needing the fountain again. It is a lot. That's a whole 2 more options for, like, as far as, like, just out the gate for the turnstile room. I'm just gonna empty you. This, fill up the kitchen. I don't super need the pool, so fill up the pool. Okay. Still set to you. The last little bit of, I wonder if, that's probably no point. Like, having just the, like, the top of the fountain. Okay, good. That's good enough for me. Now before I go down, I should go put this thing in a computer. Like, what's the closest thing I got? I'm gonna check if I pull a computer room over here, actually. You never know. What's behind my 2 last gems? Casino. To 3 bonus spins. That is a lot of let's do that then. Each spin costs 1 money. How do I 1 money then? Unless I find a... Cash out. That's good. Now I can wager 5, just to see if it gives me anything. The game cheats. I saw that land in the 2 keys. Doesn't matter. Don't see anything super exciting there. I do not need the money. So I'm actually gonna leave it. And then I walk with my hundreds of steps all the way back. I'm a little worried here because oh, and I could have gone to the shelter, but like the time for the shelter should be it's like 1 gem and we did everything. Alright, let's get this upgrade. Having so many steps, I don't know what to do with them. Guest bedroom. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool? Question mark. If you enter antechamber today, add 2 to your allowance. Quest bedroom. Geist bedroom. If you have tomb on the estate today, gain an additional 4 dice. I'm thinking quest. I'm taking quest. Because it still gives me, like, steps. But, like, the dice are nice. I don't know what the guest bedroom means, so... Like, you get the effect of some other thing, but, like... This is the most steps I can add and all at once that isn't food. So, quest bedroom. Quest bedroom. The one, it's for the antechamber. The tomb one is giving me dice. 2 dice if I draft the room. And then +4 if I have the tomb. Which would cut down on, like, really shitty drafts. But quest is, that's money forever. Meaning that each time I make it to the antechamber, if I draft that and get the steps on top, I can eventually afford just whatever. The luxury shop room is the big problem, because that has a bunch of very useful items that you can never afford, really. The cheapest thing is 20, and lets you keep 2 random items from your item pool to the next day while you're wearing it. And then the prices above that is like 40 and 60 and stuff. So it's better than gambling on pulling the vault. Even though I should pull the vault next time I have a lockbox key, because I think that's where they go. So that one is now open. So that is... Let's try this one first. This card is now moved. I think that was it for that area. Unless I am, like, forgetful and blind, which is a common enough occurrence. Okay, so this gets me through. What is over here? Oh, this is powered. Because one of the things told me to power red rooms would give me access to something. The pump manual, I believe, or the boiler room manual or something. I don't remember which one we found somewhere. Oh. I see. This is also the room I was commenting on the other day. We could see it from the outside, like, there's definitely something down there. Like, why would you model something that low? Be back for that, though, because this feels like a... quite a back and forth. Alright. I see. Sanctum key? Sure, let's go left to right. I assume there's one for each of these. Okay. Okay, so I'm clearly needing puzzle pieces I don't have. Okay, well. Okay, well. This is clearly for a password. Anyway. So, this is definitely not over, despite me getting to the north room. 46. Let's see. Is there nothing over on this one? Oh, there is. I'm sorry, what? After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, There is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. What is this? This is another I'm gonna turn once. Because if that is the thing that changes levels, it accesses the top for me? Because of this thing that's at the bottom? Wonderful. I gotta do this while I have the red box in the boiler room powered. Because otherwise that door back there doesn't open. That is 2. That gets me over there, okay. Neat. What? Alright, let's see here. Because this thing, right? Alright. Let's... The music got louder, and I forgot to turn down the sound. Because now it's picking up by the microphone. Because I'm not using my headphones today. Okay, turn this once. Am I losing steps down here? I sure hope not. Oh, hello. I gotta go fill up the water somehow. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here, and as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Another one of these. Okay, we're doing black. Okay. There we go. So 6. One second. Doc entry and full drain 0. Okay. Something to fiddle with. Turn the turnstile 3 times. Put on the headset because the music's getting caught up by the microphone now down here for some reason. I sure do love proper like sound, like making sure that the sound doesn't like conflict with anything, right? Sure do love that. I hope that was 3. Alright, let's see what's behind here. I'm sorry, what? Am I supposed to know... Am I supposed to know the solution to this by now? Because I would hate to have to, like, set this up again. I am, in fact, looking it up myself. Because I want to know where to find the answer. To unlock the gate past the red door, you need to remember the clues for the... it's the pair... It's the pair of paintings, so... every room has a pair of paintings. We found the last clue we needed for that, and I never made a... Yeah. But, let's see here. Painting puzzle. Blueprints. Because I thought I just needed to, like, find, at first, like, the one pairing. And then I figured out, like, the letters, but I was stupid enough not to put them in the message. So, let's see here. The full thing, and I shall try and make a quick, like... I'm just gonna switch to monitor capture real quick, just so you can see the full puzzle. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. And there is stuff where because, like, numbers, or rather the... Let's see here. I'm not entirely sure how that's supposed to be solved. But, let's see here. So, including the orchard gate, if we count small gates... which would be May 8, I guess. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. That's probably breaking the sequence a little bit, but, yeah. We're not done. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I have to do all of the rooms again. Figure out the obtuse answer. Here's red letter 1. What's there? Underpass. Red letter. Anything I need. May 8th. Alright, okay, it's the same... It's literally the same as, the study puzzle, then. The D8. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worthlaud. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89. May he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life, towering above us in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. In the secrets he kept for your family, he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences, there we go, brain, might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now, me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude, yet I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps, if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship. Sorry about that. That's from the other room. Like, we've been sick a while. And on occasion. And Mom isn't exactly young. I need to keep an ear out. And the sneezing happens at around this time of the day. Every day. I don't know why, because she doesn't normally sneeze. I eagerly await a response from your lordship, Mr. Worthlaud. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. And we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. But it's written in red, which makes me suspicious. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered this first spire. But it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized that what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in. A dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Oridia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. Treasure trove. +5 for each time you have drafted treasure trove. Okay. That seems like something that would be nice to have early on, yeah. I don't know how far into the game I am, but I'm getting the distinct feeling that, like, suddenly I explode in potential power for, like, completing the house in such a way that the upgrades don't feel meaningful anymore. Which is unfortunately the problem with a lot of the like progressive roguelike games. Eventually you will outpower everything if the creators don't watch themselves when it comes to like scaling for the permanent upgrades. But getting there is complete RNG sometimes, which is also not good. I feel Hades does it well, where you could complete the game on the first try. You're kind of not supposed to. And then you get better at it until you beat the game on regular to advance the story. Alright, let's see here. Antechamber. Room 46. So I found room 46, but that can't be the end, can it? Because, like, there
was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade, he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
At which point, like, sure, but, like, Sanctum keys? Hello? I only found the one. Mount Holly, your new home. Day 39. So, that just ended the day? Because there was an implication that there's stuff below. The next day. Let's see here. Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser. And in our ease, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud and brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. As I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Navarre. Herbert J. Sinclair. Trophies will be permanently added to the trophy room. Inheritance trophy done. Well, definitely I want to go enter the basement again with the water set to 6. Toolshed. Toolshed's easy. And now it's just gonna play really loud music the entire time, after the game's been quiet the whole time. I've never seen those microchips for the Black Ridge room. Mount Holly gift shop. That's new. Enjoya lunch. Blue tints, fit for a prince. Swimbird. Mount Holly tea. Permanent addition to walk-in closet. It just looks nice. Looks nice. When you reach rank 5 with a lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Permanent addition to the pool and dining room. Pair of trunks is always handy for swimming, just be sure to bring some keys. Reggie blocks, console edition, coming soon. Blue tents. Can only be obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room? Uh-huh. Permanent addition to master bedroom. Unlock dare mode. 110. Cursed coffers. Addition to the shrine, none would dare open it. Uh-huh. Lunchbox then? Why not? Conservatory? Nah. Storeroom. Alright. Billiard room. Well. 31. So 13. 42. 22. Wait, by 11, that's 2. 21. 42. 43. 34. That's not right. That's not right. 12. Let's try 12. Times 2 is 24. 4. It's 1. No, wait. 42. 23. That doesn't make sense. We have 3. 6. 5. 5? No, okay. 15. 2. So when do I flip? Like all the time or what? 3, 6, 5. 5 isn't correct. 21. 42. Well, this is like what? This is hard, and I do not think I've met mailroom last day. No. Because a diamond shape means invert the numbers. It suggests inverting the numbers after the minus up here. I don't know. Because, like, that's too much. I can't answer that much. Unless you want me to halve it. Which is, dang, 12, 6, 7. Let's try 7. Oh, okay. $13, 2, What am I supposed to do with this? 12? Perhaps. Times 2. All times 2 is 24. Minus 1 is 23, and 32 is too much. Let's try 20. No? Oh, 13, 2. This is some math. But let's try 1 times 2 is 2 minus 1? No. No? No. Three? No. Let's try 4. No. $19? No. I'm just blind firing here. $6? No. $7? No. Is this impossible? It might be. $8? No. 9? No. 10? Also no. 7? 12? 13? Nope. 14? How is that 14? Ah, well. Yeah, no box, no mailbox. Anyway, that was kinda jank. Breakfast nook? Why not? Key? Key. Done. Spare room. Yes, indeed. West bedroom. Sure. Big if. Den. Only thing I can pull here. Cool. Cool. Immediate ending. Wait, I have a key card. That is in fact not true. My... Oh, car keys. Alright. Ploink. I'm wondering where I'm supposed to find the remainder of that, but oh well. Like one dial. Hello? Hello? Alright. Northwards, perhaps. No! I meant to press commissary. Oh well. Yeah. Absolutely. Let's, you know, the prerequisite is finding the key card or turning off the power with security room up though. Let's exhibit. Ooh. Lockpick set. Coryard. Commissary. There it is. It's beeping at me. There we go. Really don't need anything today, I guess. That's a bit unfortunate. Don't have... There's a shovel. Yoink. Coryard relay is the best, huh? Let's go digging. Just Coryard frequently has either a shovel or a metal detector. Usually the metal detector, but when you already have the metal detector, right? Office. Right. Right, we... Making my notes here. Let's see here. I gotta count, I believe. Just trying to remember who's who. Right, wait, is this the same? Let's find out. That's not it. Okay. One. It's literally in the word. 0303 March of the Counts. It's the spiky dude. It's March. Okay. Letter 8. Okay. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all of our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe, you interpreted it as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects, and yes, while we admit that, our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you will believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We wanted on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought. This letter couldn't get any more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous, X. What now? You what now? And the who now? Oh, there's a gem somewhere here, yeah. Yeah. Observatory, why not? Get an extra star. A key, the twin chests and apples. Nice. Drawing room. Drawing room. Yes, indeed. Kitchen. Redraw. The station? Sure, why not? Not like I get anything from any of these things. Can't pick any locks to pool. Like the sanctum key has already been spent, so 30. A key card. Key card system. System settings. Set security level. High. Confirm setting. Log into network. That's the wrong... Don't press enter too fast. Remote terminal access. Terminals. Laboratory. Yes, please. Experiment setup. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, add a small entrance to... A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Nah, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Yeah. If nothing else. Right then. Pump room. Wonderful. Stars work with the observatory. When you look in the telescope, you it makes star formations which give you buffs usually. And every time you draft the observatory, you get one more, meaning that as time goes, you get more and more. Okay, 6. I need 6. This isn't gonna be easy. If I can get boiler room, probably not. Shame. Like, it could probably be easier if I had the boiler room pulled next to this. We'll see. Entry? Entry. Redraw. Crud. Corridor. Ah, shit. Foyer would have been great. Foyer. Words. Western Hall. Mailroom. Order placed. Dining room. Alright. About this room here. Hallway, kitchen. Chef salad, wonderful. Cloister, because I want to see if I can't pull like the boiler room. Turnip. No. Shame. Hallway. Yoink. Alright then. Pump room it is. No, wait, yes. So I need to hit 6. The greenhouse goes in here. Because I can fill in the greenhouse from other locations. This. Alright. Last bit of the greenhouse. But to make any further adjustments easier, I will unfuck. We'll unfuck the greenhouse. More or less, hopefully. Perhaps. That is 6, indeed. Might as well just like drain the fountain right now. Okay. Greenhouse. Okay. Done for now. Getting my behind back over to the basement, but first, a door. Well, if you're gonna offer me only these, I'm taking sauna. Because there's extra steps tomorrow. Let's go back down. Thing of interest. Wow. A coin. Right. Over here. Because it did say entry. At 6. Another boat trip. But to a different location this time. And this will probably have to stay like this, because we know there's something down below that they flooded. And I can't imagine where else they would put an entrance to something. Yeah, like there's a door over there. To move again. Let's see what's over yon. Hello. Why is... Oh, right, because there was political unrest, so this is probably a... Delete it. I'm sorry, delete what? Entry in basement. Safe house. Delete it. Specific monitor, yeah. Deleted top right. Or rather, top row. Third from left, second from right. Red letter A. Four X, 4 screens. We have security today, yeah. Okay. Nothing on the image of the Three Stooges, I'm gonna call them. Here's a TV, an old, really old. It has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning. 6 months of rehearsal. 6 months of heartache, but no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that is left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals. I concede but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. There you go. And yet, as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky and my dreams. Tomorrow, we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow, the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us. Mary. Sanctum Key. The Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen. Pearson Gallery. Staff, security doors, guards. Security system controls, closed exhibit. Guardhouse. Portico. Roof access. As cool as it would be, it's too easy to track, literally. Decoy car. Closed exhibits. Both Learson Hall and the main concourse feature a number of, quote, closed exhibits, which are reserved for an upper tier of elite patronage and are not currently open to the public for admission. Forced entry. 124. Map. Forced entry. 124. I need to... White... Museum. White... Faro... Marigold... 105... Anning... 110... Get away car 136, decoy car, roof access white 124, don't see much else that looks like I should. Closed exhibits. Closed exhibits mention. Alright. A gun. Another gun. We seek what's in the shade of truth. What is this for? Seek what's in the shade of truth. Alright then. Royal Station. We're here, Royal Station 8. Can I just do anything? Or is this just like Royal Station? Platform 8. Well. I had a fucking RPG for a rocket-propelled grenade for a sneaky robbery. Shit. I did not expect it to just, like, teleport me back without a cutscene, and now I have to watch another cutscene. Uh-oh. Oh, this is awful. Okay. What have we learned? Don't be impatient. Don't double press anything. Exciting. Alright. Alright. This time. Don't press anything. Now, station. They really were over here doing the robbery, and calling it historical by like building a bunch of stuff for forever. How much money and time, right? I am not sure this is. I'm not sure this is good. I'm not gonna reach the empty chamber today, though. That's a shame. Oh well, alright. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Another one. So there's definitely a long-ass puzzle to deal with. I don't know if there's anything else for me today. Making some notes while I, so that I can try and remember an ideal order for what I want to do. Let's see here. I just want to, I wonder, what's the password for Black Ridge, right? Because we haven't... I may have to get the bookstore, because, that's where I would find books that I haven't seen yet, which is where all the info is. Let's see here. Do I have... Okay, so I think going forward I may want to I'll like pull the hammer out of storage just so that the hammer can spawn naturally. Because I do not know what else to do. Going up to security room though. That is on this end, so... And then like... Yeah, alright. Let's try the security room. That is my left. All right. Delete it. This is the archive. Right? They mean the archive. I'm gonna write this down for... might refer to archive, or less likely refers to Nook. So I gotta find A in archive, but I don't have archive today. Darn. Another key. I guess we'll go to the locker room just in case the... Could be like some permanent... And one of these. Right. Because we never finished. So this is the same each time. Is it? No, this ain't. This is no. That one's gotta be random. Alright then. Well, I don't have any keys left, so I can't go to get the things in the hallway, but... Calling it a day for now. Garden Manor. That's not the first time. Oh, really? Well, I guess I'll just have to... next time. Or at least we follow the first letter of each monitor name. Yeah, there is a login I still need, the one out in Blackridge. The little, like, server room. So, you say Swan Song HHS. I'll look at that next time when I have, the wherewithal to look over them for myself and confirm, because we pull security pretty early anyway, usually. Yeah, I think I need a break here, and some food. It is pretty late, so let me put on Let me find somebody to raid. I'm gonna go watch Punchy. Punchy is doing critical mode for Kingdom Hearts 2, and I've been watching that on and off when I haven't been doing any stuff. He's been playing that lately, so. You have a good evening. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you had a great time. Hope everybody had a good Easter as well. That's something I forgot to. And for now, cheers.